Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone. My name's Lumin and right now it's time to jump back into some ranked play. I think I'm going to ease my way into playing standard, and I'm going to do so by sort of playing some meta stuff first. I'm going to play some meta decks that I found on the internet that have been proven to work before I record myself playing my own creations, because I've tried. I won't lie, I've tried and I've failed. I made a rogue deck and I just keep adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff, and I never think about the big picture. I just think about what I want in there, and then I play it, and then it obviously falls flat on its face. I had one with both Cthulhu and Yogg-Saron in, and, well, let me just tell you, that was all over the place. My Cthulhu was, as I wanted to do, I actually kind of wanted to do this. This was my plan. My Cthulhu was only being fueled by these guys. Where are they? The Blade of Cthulhu, by one of them. And I had like a Shadowcaster in there and a Brand Bronzebeard in there, and I wanted to have just that make the Cthulhu big enough to be useful, and then I just had a bunch of spells, sort of like a Miracle Rogue, and that was gonna fuel the Yogg-Saron, and it was terrible. It was really, really bad, and I want to do more of that, of course, because it's fun doing bad stuff, but first, I want to try some other stuff out so that I can just, I don't know, build up the courage again. So we're gonna be playing Patron or Zoo in this one. I think we'll start with Patron, and then we'll play Zoo in the next video. The new Patron's very interesting. It's kind of cool. Okay, because a lot of the new cards fit in here. Well, a bunch of the new cards fit in here. For Warrior specifically, there's Blood to Ica, which is really nice. There are the Ravaging Ghouls, which work amazingly well. Bloodhoof Braves, and then I've got a bunch of the old stuff in here as well. And it's been fun. Really fun. It works quite well against everything I've played against thus far. It's a little difficult playing against the slow-rolling Cthulhu decks and like the fatigue paladins and stuff like that, but it's fun. It works. It's great against aggro. Like, this is amazing at shutting down aggro. So if I can play against like a Zoolock and have a decent opener, or play against one of those sort of mid-rangey druids or paladins. If it's not the slow roller fatigue paladin, then I should be okay. Now I have to make a tough choice here. It's, do I want to keep execute so that I can execute the Doomsayer, if it is one of those, or do I want to drop it? I think that I drop it. And I think that I want some minions, so I'm going to drop the Slam as well. It's weird adjusting to standard life. You know, not having shielded Minibot into muster, it's a totally different game. It's strange. It's really strange. This is either a Divine Shield aggro paladin, or it's that one that I was talking about, where it's like really painfully slow. It plays the fatigue game, the long game with, oh god, Doomsayers. I want to say there's just like nothing to do. And now if I'm going to slam something, I can just as well slam the Armor Smith so I can get some armor out of it. And I think I have to, because I want to draw. Let's do it. I have probably already lost this game. Just because of the matchup, it's quite one-sided. But maybe I'll be able to do the aggressive thing. Maybe with the two legendaries in my hand already, that's a good enough start. I don't know. I like that I can go crazy on turn 6 with the Whirlwind, Inner Rage, and the Patrons, but I just don't see that working, really. And like in this situation, oh god, what do I even do? I guess we kill the 1/1. The thing is, I don't know exactly what these decks are running, and I do know that they have a lot of heals. That's like the only thing. And now, see there now, what even? Okay, now, what even is? That even. So, I kind of want him to commit his board clear to this, and then the next turn I just go for the Grim Patron Whirlwind. I don't know if it's gonna work, but he'll probably have to Equality and Pyromancer or Equality Consecrate or do something to get rid of the Patrons. And I'm assuming / hoping that's all he's got. The 1. And he puts that there, and he leaves this up. We still have a 3-1 on the board, but if he plays another reinforce...
Reporting position.
Okay, this is probably better.
I have an axe to grind.
Question is, do I want to save the weapon charge or what? I think I save it. Yeah, the only way he'll get through this super easily is if he has another equality. And if he uses another equality now, I want to say that I'm still actually kind of looking okay going forward. I can handle almost anything now.
None may steal us.
Okay, that's an interesting choice. It's a very interesting choice. Now I may even consider throwing the whirlwind out. Because if I put that there, and then I whirlwind, and then I can go face, I can get a lot of damage out there, because it's going to enrage for 3 attacks still. But now the choice is, do I want to commit Patrons, or do I want to rather go Acolyte of Pain? Pain will allow me to draw, obviously. Probably multiple cards, but the Patrons will just play towards the win better. I think we go Acolyte of Pain.
Pain, speak to me.
I think we need the draws because we've got 2 big drops coming up now.
Start running.
I actually need some damage on my hero's face for in case I pick up Battle Rage. Look, look. He's dead in the next turn if he doesn't clear. Oh, well, okay. It's kind of clearing. Okay, let's see what he does. Oh, God, there's the Battle Rage. Tough. Tough position. This is okay. This allows me to play Ragnaros uncontested. 8 damage to face. And I think it's a good play. I think it is the play here. It's sort of putting so much pressure on now that he will be dead in the next turn if he doesn't clear Ragnaros. Because even if he clears, he has to heal and clear. This is great. Ooh, he's just dead. He's just dead.
Reporting for duty.
Glorious. Man, oh man, oh man.
I can wait no longer.
Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good.
Well played.
These decks are so annoying to play against. I think that they're the ones that run N'Zoth. For those that don't know, N'Zoth is the big bad old god that summons... N'Zoth. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, here you go. That summons all the Death Rattle minions that died that game. So, it plays all the sticky legendaries from yesteryear, like Sylvanas, Karen Bloodhoof, and so on and so forth. It also plays those 4-mana 1/1s that when they die, the Death Rattle summons a 5/5. I can't remember what they're called. Faceless Summoners or something? I don't know. But they summon that 5/5, and that's, man, that's quite something to deal with, because it sort of, it owns you, like it shuts you down completely as a Patron player, because you can't use your Whirlwinds, because then you summon a 5/5, and that's just... Druids have also become so tough to deal with, because of all the taunts. I've got Black Knight in here somewhere, and I usually just keep Black Knight, auto-keep him, instantly, just, I know that that's a good card to have against Druids. Because they've got now the Druid of the Claw, they've got the Arakoa, they've got the Ancient of War, they've got the Twin Emperors. Oh, it's too much. I don't think that this guy will be running any weapon destruction. If anything, Harrison Jones, probably not an Ooze. I say think. It's quite possible that he is running it. Also, I've had quite enough of, like, turn 1 or turn 2 Fandral Stag Helms. That happens way too often. Way more than you'd think it would happen. Now, part of me just wants to Battle Rage. But I think I can get more value out of it. I should probably search for some value. Oh, please don't innovate something out. Just don't. Oh, this is making me uncomfortable. Hey, there's no rat. This is good, but at the same time kind of bad. I think he's summoning 1/1s now, right? Yeah. And against me, that's pretty good. He thinks I'm a control warrior now? Because I've not played anything and it's already turn 4.
I have an axe to grind.
Part of me wants to kill one just in case he swipes. Oh, yeah, we kill one. It's actually in case it's swipe and wrath. It's pretty good. Because if he wrathed for 3, he could use... Yeah, yes, he could have used the 3 that's left here. The 2 of them and the hero power to clear. So, it's nice. And the next turn I can attack for 5 with this, which is nice either, as well. It's also good.
That was a mistake.
This is brilliant. I think I can put some serious pressure on now. So...
Lovely be thirsty.
There are 2 different ways of doing this. I can Whirlwind, which will buff this guy up to crazy heights, but I do expect something like a swipe, so I don't think that's a good way of doing it. Instead, I think the best way of doing it is actually like this. Putting this on 5 is perfect. Putting that there, and putting this here. I don't know. This also sets me up for potential battle rage in the next turn. You don't want to go too crazy, because people run funny things nowadays. You don't know what he's going to have for board clear.
None.
Black Knight. I mean, that's a card. I think that's probably the best target he'll get out of this deck.
Let the pain speak.
We're drawing into a Whirlwind? Whirlwind won't help us. I do think that I should go for this, though. Unfortunately, this might have to happen. It's just, I can't get enough damage otherwise. Wait, if I... Okay.
So many choices.
I can do 2, and that's 4. So it's gonna have to either be the Frothing Berserker, or it won't die, or nothing, basically. But I could push it face. That's the choices I have. Now, I'm okay with summoning another 2/2 against this dude, so maybe we try and get some value out of the... Acolyte? Or do we just go for the Battle Rage value? Let's go for the Battle Rage value. To be honest, I think that's the best choice. Come on.
I strike.
Okay. That wasn't terrible. Wasn't horrible. I like the hand that we've got now. Blood to Ica plus Execute is just sick. So you're hoping for the Arakoa to be played now, and then he trades into here. That's the ultimate for me. That looks like he's gonna swipe. Okay. This is perfect too. This allows me to deal with that pretty easily. I mean, I have multiple ways of dealing with it, so this is fine. Just trying to decide which way I want to use. I'm okay with executing, but... oh, God. To be honest, I'm also okay with slamming. I'm not okay with whirlwinding because one of my win conditions against Druid is just flooding the board with patrons. He's already used a swipe. The only other way he's going to do it is use another swipe plus like a Azure Drake or whatever. I've had that. Double Azure Drake. Swipe. Just wrecks you. Maybe we commit with this. Okay, so this... this...
Made to fit.
And we're gonna go for a big battle rage next turn. But I want to actually execute, so... what do I?
I gotta move.
Yeah, let's execute. We're setting up for a big turn. For lots of armor. Acolyte value. No, I don't know if that was a good play. I think that the execute should have been saved for something bigger. I know this guy's got Cthulhu. We know that for a fact, but he's yet to... This is good, this is good. Yeah, he's yet to really, you know, play his Cthulhu stuff. His Cthulhu is nowhere near buff enough. He might even have the Emperor in his hand, the Twin Emperors, but he can't play it because it's not... Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay, now there are choices. So, I think we're gonna go Acolyte and Whirlwind and Battle Rage. Like, we'll just draw the rest of our deck. But then, like I said, there are the ghouls in there, though.
No.
Yeah, I'm doing it. This is me not even caring. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Faster! Okay, so this is 2, 4, 6 cards. This will draw me 4 more. That'll put me on 10.
I gotta move.
Strike.
I can't play that now. The reason I didn't play Sir Finley was because I wouldn't have gotten to choose in time. His animation takes too long. I could have played Sir Finley. It would have been a good play, but...
Cthulhu!
Oh, am I burning a card? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, this is perfect. Okay. We're in an amazing spot right now. All we need off the top is a Patron. Oh no, we need Inner Rage as well. God, where's Inner Rage? How? There it is. Okay. Good. I was about to say, how's this happening? How am I not picking Inner Rage up? Okay, so we're going to play the Ghoul, but do I want to play the Ghoul along with this? It's going to be on 5 life then, which is more than sufficient. Should be okay. So I think that's a good setup for Ragnaros next turn. Let's do it. What's his Cthulhu on? 12.
I have an axe to grind.
Look, there's 2 patrons in the last 6 cards, plus another Ghoul, plus another Inner Rage. So, like, in the next couple of turns, I'm going to be drawing pretty much all the cards I need. Kind of making our intent clear right now. I think he's dead if he doesn't clear. If he doesn't kill everything, I think he's just dead. Straight up. Because that's 12 from those 2. Or 8 from here, whatever. Plus these. Plus hero ability. Well, is he going to face tank that? No, he's going to wrap it for 1. Okay. Still 4. 5, 6. Through to the claw? Angle either, okay. That's not taunt. How much damage do we have? This is a lot of damage. 3, 4, 14, 15, 16, 19 damage. I think we go Ragnaros Slam. Should slam first, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just say, either way it's pretty okay, like it sets up for lethal. I expect the twin terrors to come out now. It's gotta happen. He can't Cthulhu at this point, it's just that's a bad play. Okay, so that leaves him with just the Emperors. He can play the Emperors now, and then he'll just lose? I think I can handle them? I should be able to handle them both.
Where shall I strike?
That's much worse than the Emperors. Okay, this is GG, right? I'm 100% sure I've got lethal somewhere in my hand. I just have to spot it. I'm not 100% sure. I take that back. So we can do 12 to face. Plus we want that 8 to face. So with execute, I can just attack into there. Execute. Oh yeah, he's whoa, 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 whoa. He's way dead. Okay. No problem. It's pretty rough, right? Wow. Hairy Berry, I'm sorry. That was... well, it was satisfying. I like when games like that go my way. I mean, that went 100% my way. The Battle Rage value that I got in that game was just the sickest. So, if you want a deck to just abuse the current ladder with, this is the one. It works really, really well. And I think it's pretty cheap. Because in most cases, I'd say Finley Murgleton is optional. Although most people have Finley Murgleton because they played the adventure. But he's optional. The only legendaries you'd want in here are these. And these, I'll tell you right now, are must-haves. Like, Black Knight is amazing in the current meta. It works in so many different decks. Grommash Hellscream is just always useful. And Ragnaros the Firelord, these are all classics. They're going to be around forever. You can even get these in gold if you want or something, because they're going to be around forever and they'll probably be useful forever. So there you go. I know there's a different version of this deck that runs Kor'kron Elites. It plays slightly more aggressively, but I prefer this one. It has been working for me. Although I haven't played that many games with it, I think it's one of the better decks out there at the moment. It doesn't use that many of the new cards. It's still a patron deck, but... I mean, did I even see the patrons? They were the last 2 cards in my deck. And that's sort of your win condition against Druid in most cases, and I didn't even get them. And I still won. Happy. Quite happy about that. So there you go. Check back here soon for more. Let me know what you think about the new patron. You saw it in action. You saw how strong it is. Tell me. You can also tell me about my terrible plays. Because I think in a lot of those spots that I found myself in, I didn't think quite as quick or clear as I needed to. But whatever. We'll see. I think we might look at Zoo next. So stay tuned for that. Again, check back here soon for more. Give it a like, share it, and do all that good stuff. Most importantly though, happy Whispers of the Old Gods and happy easing into it. Happy that.